Now, Millie, Millie, Millie. Hey fam, welcome back. It's your girl, Millie, 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 yeah. And I'm back with another video. If you're new here, my name is Millicent. I'm a singer, songwriter, and voice artist, and I'm just trying to live my best life. So subscribe if you're into that kind of content, and you can expect videos from me every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Let's get into today's video. I'm shooting this video a bit late, but better late than never. It's the first video of this kind that I'm doing. It's my very first monthly reset, reflect, and prep. Okay, I might have said it wrong, but anyway, I'm reflecting, I'm resetting, and I'm prepping for this month that's coming up. So we just got out of July, it's August. I'm just gonna go through with you guys my goals for the month, if I manage to achieve them or not, set some goals for August, and see if we can crush those this coming month. And well, it's not this coming month anymore because this video is coming up in August. So this month, and then go through my spending, how much did I spend, my budget, my income, all that jazz. We're just gonna go through all of that and see if I'm making sense or if I'm not making sense. So the reason why I decided to do these videos is that they make me a better person because they hold me accountable and make me a more, I don't know, like it'll put me in order, and at the same time it might help someone out there to also get their life in order, because sometimes you're just not achieving your goals because you don't have things in order, and we don't like that, do we don't like that. So yeah, today's video is just about that. So I'm just gonna get right into it. I'm gonna share my screen, and then we're gonna go through everything and see what needs to be changed, what needs to be worked on, and how we can crush these goals together and be better people. Yeah, let's get into it. Okay, and we're up. So let's go through these goals that we set for ourselves for the month of July. So I'm gonna start with this area here that says personal development. That's where I'm gonna start with, and let's go through it. So number one is read one book this month. I didn't do that. I didn't even read a single book, so I didn't achieve this goal. So we're gonna put a big red there. But what I'm gonna do is I'll add some of these goals to next month because I'm serious. The second goal is restart French lessons. And I need to do French lessons because my husband's from Congo and his family only speaks Lingala and French. And obviously I had been doing French lessons before, but I stopped because I didn't really like Duolingo. So I think one of the goals next month should be that let's actually drag August. What am I doing? August. This is you I want. Okay. So yeah, let me just also have August open here, so you can see that on my August I've got some goals put in already. And yeah, so restart French lesson, and to basically find a platform I like that's not just Duolingo. I will use Duolingo because it's the easiest to use, but yeah, I need another platform. Maybe if I can find a YouTube channel. Okay, I know my husband found me a YouTube channel before. I just the one who's been slacking, so I need to look into that again now. And then also I'm gonna add to read one book. I'll get back to you guys on what book I decide to choose to read. I'm not sure if I want to read a fiction or one of those memoirs, you know, like Michelle Obama's books and whatnot. And my third goal for personal development is to have a more structured and planned out work days. So this was very difficult for me because initially I didn't have a workspace, so I used to just work around when everyone else is not busy. And I managed to create a temporary workspace for me in the last week of July, and that has made all the difference. Now I literally wake up and I know that I can, this is the place where I'm going to work, and just because of that, it's just easier for me to have everything here and to just be more structured. So I'm going to put that in green, because even though when I was working in the lounge, I did have somewhat of a structure. I would have like a to-do list, and then I would try and get through it. But it was just difficult as to when I would work. I'll do most of my work at night, and I didn't like that. So yeah. And then number 4 is morning routine and night routine. I didn't do that. I have somewhat of a morning routine, but I don't think it's what I want it to be. So for August, we're just gonna say work on morning and night routine. When you guys see me shoot a video, morning routine and night routine, that's when you know that I have a morning routine. Otherwise, for now, Aiko. So I try and keep my goals to a maximum of 6 per item. Keep a clean and tidy environment. This was very hard because when I was working in the lounge, my stuff would be all over the place. Then Marty would end up writing in my diaries and stuff like that, and that just didn't work out. But in the month of July, I actually did a spring clean of each room, wrong green, of each room, and then I cleaned everything, and like now our house is like absolutely spotless. I cannot fault my cleanliness this month. I've been on levels. I think even my husband can attest to that I kind of upgraded our living environment to make it peaceful, clean, and nice. It's been beautiful. It's been nice. I think the big problem was that I moved into my husband's apartment. I used to stay on my own and he used to stay on his own. And then when I moved in here, I didn't bring anything of my own stuff. So I just put all my stuff in storage and whatever. And like I'm gradually giving away stuff and trying to sell others. And then when that happened, like I just felt like I wasn't in my own space. So I just let him continue living kind of similar to how he was living before. But after we got married, obviously, like months after, because July is like maybe our 4th month. But anyway, I decided to just clean up everything and put it the way I would like it, ideally, and then he can then tweak some things to put it back to how he would like it. But generally, we're in good books and we are clean. We're living a nice and clean environment. And then the last thing is to become a plant mom. And look at my baby. Look at it. Look at her. I got this baby from Checkers, actually. I forgot the name. She's called a spatifilum or spatifilum pot plant. Spatifilum or spatifilum pot plant. And she was $120. I haven't given her her name yet. I'm gonna think about it. Maybe I'll just call her Spatty. Spatifilum. I'm saying it wrong. Please correct me. So I did become a plant mom, and I want lots more plants in our house. But then because I don't know what kind of place we're going to live in next, it's kind of hard to buy plants for a space you don't know. So once we actually get the house we want and move to the place we want to move to, I can make better decisions on what other plants to have. But right now, this is my plant for my desk. So we are working, we are proper, and it's going well. Yeah, it's going well. Next, let's go to health and fitness. So health and fitness, my goal weight was 85.5. That's because I weighed 89.5 when I started the month. So I usually just put a goal weight of 4 kilograms. So I weighed myself this morning, and I was 86.85. So I weighed in at 86.85. I have one of those digital scales that just basically saves stuff on your phone when you work out, when you step on the scale. So I did not reach my goal, but I did lose weight. I think I fumbled at some point, because when I look at my health app, y'all can see, like, I have days that I did absolutely nothing, no workout, no steps, nada. I'm just going to put a screenshot on the screen so y'all can lament with me. But you can see that in the last days of July, things got a little better. I got a bit more active. So that's good. Work out at least 3 times a week. I did not do that. So that's going to be something I need to focus on, especially for this coming month. So let's just say 86.85 minus 4. My goal weight for August is going to be 82.85. 82.85 kgs. That's when I lose 4 kgs, which I'm really trying to lose. And if I weigh 82 kgs, I'm going to throw a party. With no junk food, of course, because that defeats the goal. And then number 2 is work out at least 3 times a week. Weekly. And I'll keep track of this in my planner, which I'm going to get to when I get to that. So this video is going to be long. It's going to be long. But, you know, this is what happens when you do a planning session. Planning sessions are never short. So average of 8,000 steps daily. Let's check my app. What does my app say? What does my app say? Steps month. We're looking at July. Okay, my average daily steps for July was 5,132 steps. But it's not 8,000 steps, so I failed here. So I'm really doing so terribly when it comes to my health. And I'm gonna do that again for August. Average 8,000 steps. But this month I'm gonna be more accountable because y'all gonna hold me accountable, ne? Okay, introduced a healthier lifestyle. I kind of did. I started eating more vegetables and become more active. I failed that one. So I got 1 out of 5 for this part, and I got 3 out of 6 for the first part. So I'm not doing absolutely badly. It's bad, guys. For August, for personal development, I've decided to restart my French lessons, find a platform that I like, read 1 book, work on a morning and a nighttime routine. Something else I would like for my personal growth is, I'm just going to put that I don't want to kill this plant. So keep my plant alive. Keep Spatty alive. Let's call it Spatty because that's her new name. Keep Spatty, Felix Spatty alive. So I'm gonna keep my plant alive. I've never really had a plant. So this is the first time that I am doing this. And then my last thing is to, okay, number 4, let's just say eat healthier. So this is like a qualitative one. So I'm only gonna allow myself takeout once a week. Let's say like that. Once weekly. Let's see if I can stick to that, because takeout is my biggest devil. And then the last thing is to weigh in weekly. Sometimes I'm scared to step on the scale, so I just stop doing it, and that doesn't help me in any way. It doesn't help me in any way. And for personal development, actually, I remember what I wanted to put. Number 5, I want to learn to do my own nails. In the spirit of learning new stuff, new tricks, and basically just saving money, I want to learn how to do my own nails because I spend a lot of money at the nail salon, and I want to cut that out. Finance goals. So my finance goals was to invoice $500 weekly. I'm not sure if I reached that goal. $500 weekly means I would make $2,000 in a month, right? So $2,000 times $16.50. Wow, I think I actually got there. It's 33,000. I did it. 33. I made 33,000 on Fiverr. 33,371. So that means I managed to invoice $500 weekly. Clap for the girl. Put 5,000 rands into savings. This one I didn't do. So I know that July, where would I see my savings? Finance overview, savings report. I only put 2,000 rands in July. And that's partially because of the amount of money I spent, of which we're going to get there to how much money I've spent this month. So I failed at putting away 5,000 into savings. Reduce spending, this did not happen because I think I spent the most money this year. Woo! Tithes and offerings. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I think I did my tithes and offerings very good for the first 3 weeks of July. And then I don't know what happened. So I'm going to put red here because it should be for 4 out of 4. But I failed in the last week of July. I don't know what was happening. I was just all over the place. And yeah, and God, please forgive me. I'm going to actually try and do better on that. I don't have any excuses for that last week of July that I just didn't do anything. And then fine tune my income streams. I have kind of done that, and I have basically a little spreadsheet here that basically shows me what my income, where is it? Oh yeah, what my income streams are and how much I can expect from where and what, when, where, how. So I've kind of done that. I've fine-tuned it, and that's gonna work out. So I did fix that. So for August, I want to have a no spend week. Maybe I'll do that on the 3rd week of August, and then I want to bill 500 bill or invoice $500 weekly. I don't know if I'm going to reach that goal because yeah, but it's the beginning of August. Why am I like this? I'm going to do it. I need to put away 5,000 rands in savings. Yes, that's what I need to do. And then I now need to look into investments. Because I want to add another income stream, because you need a lot of income streams. So I just need to start investing my money so that it can also work for me while I'm sleeping. And then lastly, I want to look into affiliate marketing, because I always hear about that, but I don't actually know how it works. And those are my goals for August. And then for July, do a facial twice weekly. I've done this without a doubt. Like, I've been really consistent with my facials. It's actually kind of weird. Get more hours of sleep? No, I actually think I've slept the least in July because I had so much work, and I just worked. Like, I did a lot of work. And so yeah, work on being, I think this was supposed to be less because I ain't trying to be self-critical. And I think I've grown. Like I was telling you guys, okay, I wasn't telling you guys. Like I was talking about it. I've actually grown to actually take my L's more maturely than I used to do. And I think that's a plus. Daily devotionals, I'm going to put a red because I know there are days that I didn't do my daily devotionals. And that's one of the things I want to put for August. You can see August already has go for a massage because I need that. I need to go for a massage. Daily devotional time. So initially last month I was doing my devotional first thing when I woke up, but now I'm trying to do them during my lunch hour. I'll just basically watch a sermon, jot down some notes, and just get some spiritual feeding. And then I'll do some prayers, and then I'll do some prayers at the end of the day. I think that might actually work out for me better, because usually when I'd wake up and I'd have a very busy day, I would forget to do my devotional. And then the last thing is to journal more regularly, which I've done, and you guys have seen that on the channel. I mean, I think I've been journaling more than necessary. More than necessary. And 3, I just want to talk about things with friends and family. friends and family. It's not like sometimes I go through things, but I know that I'm usually one of that person, like the type of person who likes to go through things by themselves and by herself. So I don't want to keep that energy. So I need to change that. And let's get into work and career. Get my business website running properly. Dang, I haven't done that. It's just still in transit. So this is basically something that I'm going to move to August. Get my business website running properly. I think I'll get more orders if I had my business website running. Running properly. And then what else was there? Release NLG. I have not released any music, so that's gonna be for August. I've got code names for my songs, so I know what it's about. Because usually the thing is, I only name my songs after they've been mixed usually. So Motherland music video. So I owe you guys a music video and a new song this month. Music video. I'm gonna actually contact my videographer after I finish shooting this video, and make things to happen. So I've transfer business functions to ClickUp. I've started doing this, and I'll probably put another video for you guys later on, because ClickUp has done so many things for my productivity and my content calendar. Everything is in there, and it has boosted me in many ways than one. And I think there's need for another whole video for that. Okay, so we haven't released any music, and we're gonna release music this month. We're gonna make it happen. And I haven't explored ways to boost my Spotify, even though Spotify has been doing better this month. I don't know why, but it's been doing better. But yeah, so my Spotify, I want to work on one platform at a time. I have Spotify and I have Apple Music, so yeah, we're gonna boost those one at a time. Content creation. Create social media schedule and implement. I created the schedule. I kind of did implement it. No, like, let me give myself a green, because I think I've only missed a few videos in my content calendar. So August, I need to create that content calendar. I don't have August content calendar yet, and the wind is blowing. Woo! Calendar and implement. And then the wind is blowing again. Get monetized on YouTube. Y'all already know. Baby gal. She's making that YouTube money. 3 weekly posts. I'll give myself a green, because I think I basically kind of did that. And that's the goal for next month again. 3 weekly posts. But an additional to next month is to actually post on my, community tab. To post on my community tab, because I think I forget about that tab so much, and I need to be more incorporative of that. And then look into Facebook monetization. I already looked into that. And so my number 4 here is to work towards Facebook monetization. Because now that I've monetized on YouTube, I need to get monetized on Facebook as well, so that I can also start making money from Mr. Zuckerberg. And you probably, if you follow me on Facebook, you probably have noticed that I now post my YouTube content on Facebook as well, because Facebook has a Facebook Watch, which they wish would become YouTube, but I don't know if it will. But the crazy thing is that I actually do get a lot more traction. Where am I going? Traction there. And yeah. And number 5 was find ways to level up my editing. I don't know what. Guys, please be honest. If you see my videos before this month and this month, what do you think? Just comment down below, please. What do you think? Have I leveled up in my editing? I'm going to give myself a green, because I think I've leveled up. But what do you think? Do you think I've leveled up? I don't know. You tell me. And my buying list. I bought a new camera. Yes. Tick boss. I got a new microphone. Tick boss. Extra batteries for my camera. I just got one, so that kind of counts. And I did get a camera tripod. So I did quite a bit of shopping this month. Recreation, meet up with a friend virtual. Meet up with a friend or have a virtual dinner. I did not meet up with anyone this month. That's not cool. We did meet up with my husband's friend. So actually, it counts because he's also my friend now. Do one thing I've never done. I went roller skating. So I did that and go on date night with my husband. We didn't do this. We basically just went on dates as a family. So here I'm going to put do something I've never done. I like to put that every month just to explore, get to do stuff. And as you can see, I already have a buying list for next month, which I need a pop filter for my mic, which is right here. I put a thing on top of it, but it doesn't look like this. It looks like this. Pretty. A mouse pad, because now I'm working on a desk and it gets sore on my hand here, so I need a mouse pad, a sound filter, the cage thing that comes behind the mic, a camera hand strap. There's this little strap that you put your camera so that you can put on your wrist and it doesn't fall, and then a battery charger and battery. So I need more batteries for my camera because this thing lasts and shoots for like between 1 and 2 hours, and I have 2 batteries, so that means if I leave the house I only have 4 hours of shooting time, which sucks. So I've already put all those things there. And then do something I've never done, recreation. I need to have a date night just with my husband, with Bae, just the two of us. And yeah, and I need to meet up with a friend, either virtually or in person, or have a virtual dinner. So yeah, that is it for my July goals. I personally think I almost crushed it. Let's see. So there's 5, 10, 15, 20. So 20, 5, 10, 15. So that's 35, 38, and 38. And I got how many greens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 out of 38, 55%. That's what I did this month. 55%. So let me just put it in the corner here. 55%. And I'll just put it in a random ass yellow color. Let's see what we can do next month with our goals. So these are done and dusted. I'm going to move them right to the end. And we're done. Now we're going to get into how much did I spend this month. In the month of July, how much did I spend? So this is my spending sheet. I basically put all my transactions in here, and I've categorized them into home and family, business, personal, and savings, travel, and recreation. So you know what, we split some of the things in this household, so a lot of the things my husband does pay for, so I didn't put like deep ass expenses like some of the other expenses that we have that like involve sending money home and like paying for like I don't pay any of the rent yet. I would like to actually help with rent, but we'll see when we're buying our house, we'll see who pays what. So currently my main responsibility is making sure we're all fed. So I buy all the food in the house, and we're all clothed, so I buy clothes as well. And yeah, so basically, so that's kicks off home and family. So you can see home and family is basically the money I spent on either my kids or the family and whatnot. And my biggest expense is basically no, it's not Mr. Price, because you can see Mr. Price only comes here once, and that was like 3,100. And I already did the haul. I did the shopping haul for this little big purchase right here. I did the clothing haul. If you haven't seen it, go and see it. It is here on the YouTube. But my biggest expense is actually groceries. You'll see that a lot of this stuff is groceries. This is like Marty's game, and this is like 39 rands. He keeps pressing on the ad, so I just decided to make the game premium since that wasn't gonna cost too much. So if I subtract 10,034, if I subtract the amount for clothes, 3,174, I spent 7K on just food for the three of us. So this involves also like Marty's lunchbox and daily food. And because we work from home, we generally eat more at home. So that's what, and because prices went up, a bottle of cooking oil is over $100. So that is why it costs so much to feed the family. Like it costs so much. And if I look at my finance overview, I'm gonna go to spending expenses report. So for home and family, my budgeted was 10,000 rands, and I spent 34 cents above my target. So that's why it's in red. Because 34 cents is above target. So and then secondly, my business expenses, looks like my business expenses were the largest expense for me this month, because I did a lot. And that makes sense, because I mean, I bought my camera this month, I bought a sound interface this month. I wasn't supposed to buy a sound interface. I was supposed to just buy a mic and then a sound interface the next month, but then I just decided to buy it all at once. And then I also created a temporary workspace for myself, so I had to buy the stationery, the desk, and the chair. There's a full video on that coming soon. And yeah, so basically this I don't remember doing all these ads. So I think these Facebook ads that you can see are like me testing out how certain things work for my business, and so not a lot of this stuff is basically like big ads. I have not yet really running ads. I think I was just running some tests. And then here's my camera. You can see my camera is the biggest expense, almost 13,000 rands. And then there's domain renewal for my domain, Millicent.live. My website will be ready soon, guys. No worry, no ahala. But you can email me at info@millicent.live. That email does work. And then I bought a camera tripod, which is what my camera is using right now, and it's just so amazing. It's so strong. I love this thing. It makes shooting a breeze. I bought the sound interface bundle, which is this red thing over here, which came with the headphones and the mic. So this was 4,300. And then I bought this on Facebook Market, my desk and chair, for $400 for the two. And then ClickUp, my ClickUp subscription. Like I told you guys, I use ClickUp for like basically running my day-to-day business, my content creation, my music, my orders, all that. Everything I need to do for my business is in ClickUp. And then I bought a couple beats from T Beats. You can see, guys, music is not cheap. So when we're asking you to download our music and stream what, guys, please just work with us. And then I bought a laptop stand, which is what's basically elevating my laptop right now. And this, you'll see that in my desk video, my setting up my workstation. And I bought some stationery and Fiverr Seller Plus. So I'm a part of the Fiverr Seller Plus program. It's helped me in many ways. That one, I am overdue to do another Fiverr video, which I'm going to do very soon. You probably can expect one next week. I might do a couple videos based on the questions that I usually get for like Fiverr. And then my next expense here is Canva, the Pro subscription, which is $165, and then Fiverr ads. So you can run ads on Fiverr. I'm not sure if they are available on every account, but I also run ads, so that kind of helps also boost my business. And I spent $594 on that. And then Wix, which is my website, which is $410, which comes to a total of 23,385 rands towards my business. Oops. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to kick you. Okay, and then personal expenses. Yeah, it's just personal expenses like, nails, my journals, extensions, buying makeup, airtime, my hair. What was that? Getting my hair done, bank charges, snacks. Snacks for $20, yeah. And sending my sister a gift. And then savings, I only put savings 2,000 into our family savings this month, which is pathetic, to be honest. So I'm going to do better next month. And then my Uber costs and Uber Eats costs respectively, which is very low because I usually spend a ton load of money on Uber. And based on my expense report, the only thing that I did right was basically the travel. Because you can see my budget was 5,000, but I spent 6,300. Lord knows what I was doing. And my business expenses were supposed to be 20,000, but I spent 23. And I was supposed to save 5,000, but I only saved 2. I was supposed to spend 1,000. I only spent 689. I was supposed to spend 3,000, and I spent 665. So these are the good ones. These are the ones. So you can see I've already inputted the budget for August. August, my family budget is 10,000, and then my business budget is 4,000, significantly lower, and that's because I'm not planning on buying a camera this month. August, you can see this is the list of stuff that I'm going to buy. I need to add a budget for that because the 4,000 only encompasses like things like when I buy beats, my mixing and mastering and stuff like that. So I'm just looking at this stuff. It looks like it will cost me, this is about 800, 400, 1.2, 1.6, maybe 300, 1.9. Let's put it at 2,500. So let's just make my business budget for the month of August at 6,500, and let's try and stick to that. And we're gonna try and save 5,000, and everything else remains the same. Okay. And income, I haven't really finished going through like what income came from where, because stuff is all over the place. Like the last time I checked, like, where am I? I'm supposed to stay on this page. Like the last time I checked certain things, they were just not working. So the only thing that I think is proper is because YouTube, you see, I had put in ad revenue 30 rands, but when I checked my AdSense account today, I have 120 rands in there that's waiting to be, it should be 120. So that means it's not even 30 bucks. That's just me doing my own things. So I'm just going to leave this and I'll fill it in on the 3rd of August. That's when the report should have updated to the proper amount, because right now it's at 120. I'll just put it at 120, what it's at in AdSense. But that's so cool because I was monetized 5 days before the end of the month. So 120 is pretty okay. And then once 4, 8, 12. 4, 8, 12. 4, 8, 12. So it should be 80 rands. Oh guys, pay your taxes. Oh, okay, so you see the way I do my income, right? So it's basically like before tax and after tax. So I just put it at 30%. Tax is not always 30, it's not 30%. That's not tax, but that's like, I'm just gonna put it there so that I can take out that money, and then once I pay my taxes, whatever change I have left will be like my own money. But it makes it easier. So you see, I'll put the money that I got from Fiverr here and how much it is after tax. So that just makes it easier for me to just not be eating into the government's money, because you don't want to do that and then owe them a lot of money. So DistroKid, this is my streaming royalties for July. I got 125 rands. Thank you guys for streaming my music. Or which is not like July's income. I think they will be showing me money that I made 3 months before. So maybe it's streams from May that would then clear in July. So it's always 3 months behind. But that's how much I made there. So yeah, that's about it. The next segment I'm going to get into is what I'm thankful for, and yeah, the last segment on my video, and it's basically called what am I thankful for? Because you know what guys, we live a life where we actually forget that good things are happening for us every single day, and we need to be thankful. We need to be thankful to God because he's doing things for us every single day. And I think one thing I've learned when I started writing down things is that you can look back and then you see that, wow, this actually finally happened for me and I've wanted it for the longest time. So this is why we have the what this is why we have this segment. What am I thankful for? Okay, so July was an amazing month for me. I will not lie. I'm thankful for quite a few things. The first thing I'm thankful for is 2 years with my partner. I'm married now. Okay, I've been married for a couple of months, but my husband recently upgraded my ring, and he actually upgraded my ring this month. I don't know if you can see how gorgeous this is. I was having trouble with my last ring, and it was it was like just catching on to things because it had a rock and I didn't like it. So now we went with like a cushion cut, multiple rock thing situation, and I love it. So we reached our 2-year dating anniversary. So we've been together officially for 2 years, and I am so grateful to God for that time because I've grown so much. I've changed as a person. Like, our relationship has grown and it has blossomed. It's so amazing. So July came with that. The second thing I'm grateful for and I'm thankful for is for my little sister. She turned 25 in July. As kids, you know, we used to fight and whatever, and we did a video together, the sister tag. If you haven't watched it, go watch this video. It's very interesting. It's a very interesting perspective if you're trying to get to know me, and you get to hear it from someone else. So she turned 25, and we're grateful to God, and we pray for many more years to come. And yeah, that's just amazing. Another thing I'm grateful for this month is I finally got monetized on YouTube. Like you saw in my goals, like we went through that. But like, guys, I'm still in kind of a bit of shock. And it happened for me, I think, in the last days of July. Like I think it was the 26th of July actually that I got the monetization authorization, and I got approved for monetization, which also was my sister's birthday. So that was amazing. So I got monetized, and I've actually made quite a bit of money on YouTube already. I expected to make like maybe 50 cents or something random like that, but as you saw when we went through my income, I already have over 100 rand. That's waiting for me to withdraw it in YouTube. So exciting. I guess it's a variable thing. I don't know. I can't really speak about YouTube income yet because I mean I'm a newbie. So let's let it, you know, bubble up. The next thing I am grateful for is time with family. In the beginning of July, I was actually in Zimbabwe, and I posted a vlog about that. And I got to spend time with my family. My son really loves being home. He loves my granddad. He loves his granddad, which is my dad, and my mom. And I love that he gets to form relationships with other people that are just not me and his dad. And yeah, that's something I'm grateful for. And I'm also grateful for the fact that I do have parents, and God has blessed us for so long and has kept them for us and continues to keep them and give them many more years on this earth so that they can see all our kids and they can watch them grow and they can have that bond with them that I don't really remember having with my paternal grandparents, but I did have with my maternal grandma. She's still alive, and I just pray for that for my kids to always have their grandparents. And what else am I grateful for this month? I'm grateful for growth. My business has grown so much this month. I have made several strides. I remember when I first did my vision board beginning of the year, and I wanted to buy like studio equipment. I wanted to buy a camera. I wanted to have all this stuff that I needed to make my business work, and I didn't have it, and it sucked so much. And I remember God in my devotionals would just be like, dude, work with what you've got and you're gonna grow. Work with what you've got and you're gonna grow. And until like last month, I was shooting on my phone. I was recording from the lounge. A lot of you know that my office, I know you can see that we now have an office. There's a video coming. My office was in the lounge. I mean, I would record standing up in the lounge, and acoustics were so bad in there, so I'd have to have a lot of post editing. And the mic I was using was not the mic I wished to use, and I was using a cheap sound interface. Things were just not good. Like in the beginning of the year, I was really on a basic thing going on, but God came through in the month of July. I got my camera, I got my sound interface, I changed my mic, I got some couple of tripods to shoot on. Like, things are getting real, guys. Like, it's getting real. This is becoming a little operation. I remember I was looking at my husband, I was like, wow, I actually have a little mini operation going on here, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that if I want to shoot, I can shoot in 4K. You guys can see me in 1080p 50, like freaking camera. I'm grateful that I can actually play around with my phone while I'm recording, and it's not like such a hassle. If someone calls me mid-recording, it's not gonna ruin anything. And I'm grateful. I am really grateful for that growth, because all this literally came out of blood, sweat, and tears. I don't work for anyone. I literally run my own businesses. I do a lot of things on Fiverr, outside Fiverr, in like my music, all this stuff. And God has just made it accumulate to bless me to be able to do these things for my business. And that's another thing I'm grateful. I think I'm grateful for. And yeah, the July really came hot, and I have high expectations for August. Like August, you got a lot to do, man. You got a lot to do to catch up, because July was a good month. And I'm just grateful. In life we take L's, you make mistakes, you sometimes you don't get to where you want to get to when you want to get to. I remember I was commenting on a Facebook comment, I think it was this last week, and someone asked me, they were like, Millicent, you were really close to becoming a music star, what happened? And I think before, if someone had asked me a question like that, I'd get really emotional. I'd be like, you are not God. Who are you to tell me that, I almost made it and whatnot? But it's true. Like, I had a point in my life where I kind of blew up a little bit. And then I just maybe took a step back. And it was circumstance that happened, because, I ended up getting pregnant. I had school. I had so many things going on. And I'm at a point in my life where I've just grown enough to know that there's a time for everything. Even if I don't become a big star or a big artist, I need to be grateful for the things I have. I have a steady income that comes from literally music and voice work. And that is one of my dreams, to literally not work for anyone, to just make money from the gifts that God gave me. And that's something that is already so big for me. Obviously, I'm not really sure if I still want to be like big, but I want to be big enough to be making 6-figure incomes. Even 7-figure. I want to become a millionaire. Who doesn't want to become a millionaire? I want to become a billionaire. What are you talking about? I just want my gift to be able to put me on platforms where I can actually grow myself and leave a legacy for my kids. That is my dream and that is my goal. So I've seen a lot of growth in myself, and yeah, we're officially in the second half of the year, and let's get it, let's kick it, let's keep going. So I just want to thank you guys for watching my videos. I thank you guys for subscribing, because you guys are so amazing. I don't have that many subscribers, but I've come from having like 10 hours watch time in a month to almost 1,000 every single month. And so it's just like, I'm grateful for a lot of things. So those are the things I'm grateful for this past month. And yeah, I kind of went off with that, but that's what I'm grateful for. And I'm grateful for all of you guys. I'm grateful for everyone who subscribes, who likes, who follows, who emails me. Oh my gosh, in July I started receiving emails from people who actually watch my videos. And like every time I get one, I'll be like, babe, I've got an email, because it's so exciting. Because I say these things on my platform, like, oh, if you want to chat about this, email me, let's talk. And ain't nobody ever emailed me till now. So I'm so grateful. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Let me just stop here, because I could literally go on all day. And then I'm also grateful for life, for health, for my family, for my marriage, for everything. I'm grateful. Thank you, God, for everything. But anyway, thank you for watching my video. I love you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to go on my channel, check out my music. I have a bunch of new music coming out. I'm just waiting for it to come from the sound engineers. I promise, so I promise. And this month, like I said, I'm gonna work on a music video. So be expectant. If you don't see a music video by the end of August, ask me. Please, ask me. Ask me. But anyway, I love you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Generally speaking, I've set my goals to where I want them to be, and the next thing will be to kick them off. My husband didn't get me this planner. It's a beautiful planner. So I'm gonna be using that to keep track of everything I need to do weekly. So like for August, it says where God guides, He provides, and it'll look something like this. So I'm gonna put all my goals time coded on this page. I'm not gonna do it with you guys, but you might see it in my vlog. And then weekly, I'll put everything to do here weekly. breaking down the goals and stuff that we have discussed together, and making them into manageable little tasks, and hopefully I can achieve those and then not have any issues moving forward. So that is the plan. God help me achieve this plan. So that's about it. I think this video is going to be very long, but I think it's very beneficial to, you know, take out like an hour of your time just to make goals and set out the plans that you would like to achieve, because God knows the plans he has for us, but do you know the plans you have for yourself, and are they in accordance to God's will? That's a deeper discussion. But yeah, guys, yeah, that's about it.